Hey everyone. Recently I was contacted by a company named Letbricks. They make these very unique brick systems. They have military, like aircraft carriers, jets, warbirds, helicopters. Right here in my hands I have Airwolf. I love Airwolf. I grew up watching Airwolf. In fact, I started rewatching the series over the Christmas holidays. And they asked me if I would review one of their this product right here, the Airwolf product. And I'm like, yeah, I used to build the brick systems when I was younger. My kids build them. So I'd like to jump right on it. So they sent this to me. I hate that the Postal Service has had their way with this box, but you can see what it is. But yeah, this right here has over 1,000 pieces, 1,039 pieces to be exact. It's pretty hefty. So let's open it up and see what's in here. Everything seems to be very well packaged on the inside. I hate that the box was crushed, but we're going to just go ahead and dump it all out and take a look. But the manual here, got a Letbricks sticker. Looks like here is a sticker-based system for, looks like the instrument panels for this. But yeah, here's the manual. Now this is the first time I've ever built a Letbricks brick system, but it looks like a novel. So we're gonna attempt to put this together here. Well, I'll say attempt. We're going to do it. But everything here is well packaged, and it's numbered. So each assembly looks like it's numbered. So like here's assembly 2, 4. So yeah, this is going to be attempt here to put an Airwolf together. So I know this is a little off-brand for my channel, but it has to do with aviation. I'm all about aviation, especially, and they asked me, hey, will you put this together on your channel? It's Airwolf, and I love helicopters and planes, and I'm like, yeah, let's do this. So, all right, this looks like a nice little project to do. So, all right, here we go.
Turn this upside down. Turn this upside down. Upside down. Turn this upside down. Upside down. Turn this upside down. Upside down.
Okay, this was everything that was in the sub-assembly bags part 1. I had 0 parts left over. Everything was in the bags. I was not missing anything. This was, I think I only had maybe 3 or 4 parts where I put it together wrong, and I had to go back and fix it, which was really easy to fix. These pieces are actually pretty easy to put together, and it's coming along. And if you look in here, you can see the inside the cockpit. Here's the right here indicated in red. This is the collective. The width. The change the pitch of the prop or the rotors. To make it climb. There's the collective here. What did I say? Yeah, I'm getting it backwards. Anyhow, but here you go. Here's all of the instrument clusters for, I guess the navigator, the guy who handles all of the weapons. So yeah, it's coming along together really, really nice. So I'm gonna get back here to it. Now the Airwolf is completely enclosed with the cockpit. It's starting to shape up and look like an Airwolf. Now it's been a really nice build so far.
Turn this upside down. Upside down. Turn this upside down. Upside down. Turn this upside down. Upside down.
Turn this
Turn this upside down. Upside down.
All right, I've finished the second subset of bags, and you can see now that it's starting to shape up more like the Airwolf. It was a little hard getting this part back. You can see it's kind of loose here. You can just kind of tighten it back up in here, but that was the only thing to look out for is right here on the pod mounts. Putting them in, but yeah, it's really coming together pretty easy and pretty quickly. This has been a very, very nice build. So here we go. We're going to start on the third set.
Turn this upside down. upside down. Upside down.
Okay, we've got the rotor blades finally on. It's now an Airwolf. We're getting close to completion.
Turn this upside down. Upside down. Turn this upside down. Upside down.
Hey everyone, I finally finished the Letbricks Airwolf, and as you can see here, this Airwolf is very substantial. I had a really nice time putting it together. The blades are, I mean, it's got movable parts. It's got a nice stand, and as you can see, I hope you can see that, you know, whenever I was putting the inside cockpit together, I mean, they had the details of the stickers of the instrument panel. I mean, it was really nice. The manual, you know, going through the manual, you know, I didn't have it showing whenever I was going through it, but you know, there's a lot of black in here, black and white, but there's also different shades of gray, and so there were some pieces that I did mess up in here trying to, I couldn't tell if it was the right shade, you know, in the pictures. So, you know, sometimes I'd have to go back and take it apart and then put it back together. But overall, you know, because this is the first time I built one of these on my own in a while. My daughter and I, you know, put these type of things together, but this is the first aviation type brick system that I put together, but man, this was exciting. And the stand, you know, I say it comes off here. Yeah, here we go. It comes off, and you can see it's got, you know, it's got the weapon system in here. It's got the, you know, the missiles. It is really nice. And I've got behind me here, let me pull this thing out. I have a 1/34 scale RC Airwolf, or 200 size Airwolf. This one actually flies, and you can see that this right here is bigger. I mean, it's you know, it's bigger, but yeah, so it's really nice. I'm very happy with it. I enjoyed the build. So if you click on the link in my description, there is an 18% discount to be able to get your own or any of the other Letbricks systems that's on their website. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.